If we don't reverse our bad land use practices and irresponsible ocean usage practices, then we will be headed toward a very sad future, a future of unhealthy reefs, of depletion, of loss of income and loss of livelihood, and loss of the beauty.
The majority of the impacts on our reefs are all locally caused, which is kind of, I know this sounds really strange, it's kind of encouraging, because that means it's something we can control if we choose to control it. In other words, the problems on Hawaiian reefs, for the most part, are preventable, and we have the means to control it, which makes us very different from most other places in the world.
The monk seal's primary habitat is the northwestern Hawaiian Islands. We're talking about the largest coral reef ecosystem on the planet that's still intact. We're talking about the only predator-dominated ecosystem left that's on the planet. This makes this ecosystem extremely important to the entire globe. It's an important ecosystem to everybody.
If everybody would try to convince all of their elected officials, county on up, through the state, if they wrote letters to the DLNR, if they wrote letters, better yet, to the governor, it said, we need to protect our natural resources. We need to put money into the enforcement division of the Department of Land and Natural Resources. We need to have rules and regulations protecting marine life, and we need to enforce them.
Personally, I think we are never going to solve this problem, and we are going to see species go extinct. We are going to see the oceans continue to get depleted until we have the conservation arm of the fisheries service split off and housed separately and not under the political pressure of being in the Department of Commerce, which simply can't be bothered with conservation.
There needs to be an awakening amongst people who live in Hawaii as to the importance of the reefs. Whether they snorkel on them or not, they need to realize that these reefs are unique and that we have a very special responsibility here in Hawaii, because the likelihood is, this is going to be one of the last great coral reef ecosystems left.
The scientific community and environmentalists alike agree. Hawaii's marine life is in a critical condition, and their future is in our hands. We can all make a difference, simply in the choices that we make as consumers every day. We still have a small window of opportunity to change the course we're on, but we must all act now.